to say something about music, cause I think it doesn't matter what music you like, if it's fucking punk rock, if it's hardcore, if it's metal, death metal, black metal, old school, doom, grindcore, gothic rock also, yeah. Whatever, you know, we're all the real miscreants of this genre. We're all alternative people. We're the freaks, like, we should embrace each other. Let's just embrace each other and love each other and we have like Metallica songs.
A painstaker is about 5 people who decided we have to do some crust.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was hardcore. Sorry.
When you joined the band, you wanted to play hardcore, but this was like, yeah, let it.
Yeah, I'm seeping it in slowly.
They all decided to go into a direction which mostly refers to crust or like death metal or something like this, or punk. And with Charlie as someone who just sings like hardcore style, it's just a really interesting combination. This mix, we do fuse every element together from every genre, you know, punk, rock and roll, death metal, grindcore, all that shit.
We have riff ideas, but the songs are built all together actually.
But it started really different because when I joined, they already had recorded quite a few songs, and Andy met me one time and said, hey, do you want to try out for the band? And sent me the songs they recorded, and I just listened to those, put some lyrics over the top, and then came and jammed with them. It's now becoming a more organic process, and it's more everybody's joining together and working together to do it.
Someone starts a riff and then we just work it out and we just jam for 20 or 30 minutes. It drifts from doom metal into stoner rock, into jazz even, or country.
Never stoner rock, come on.
Oh, can you have been that kind of idea? And or death metal, grindcore, or like K-pop. This is the art of input, reducing feedback by the HM2 pedal we're using. See, it's already starting. Can't even put in the cable properly.
And I say,
hey, yeah.
Und hier?
Was machst du? Nein!
Send Input.
Nein, das ist ein ganz eigener Output. Das ist we're not a political band, but we're all politically interested people, you know. So we do care what people come to our shows, but we are not going to hold big speeches about racism and
teach people
sexism and everything else. We want to play a show, we want to have fun, but we do care about what people join our shows and see us and the message we will bring. But it's not like that we go to preach to people, you know.
It's most of the underground scene here, and so many of the venues, not necessarily left-wing, but they're definitely right-wing intolerant, you know. And that's really important to me, that I don't have to worry about what kind of people are coming to this place or what kind of guys are going to show up at this show. That's absolutely a non-question. When I first moved to Munich, I moved here to make a band, and everybody that I met for the first 6 months, even till this day, is asking me, wait, you moved to Munich to make a band? What the fuck? Why? This is not the music city. Why didn't you go to Berlin or something? I come from Liverpool. It's supposed to be one of the fucking capitals of music in, you know, whatever. Who, the Beatles, I know. If you're an indie band, or if you're in a fucking hip-hop band, it's an amazing place to be. But anything really underground and really heavy, it just doesn't exist. This is a great place.
It's a really underrated scene, so there are tons of great bands.
Really great bands.
For example, the München released a sampler last year with 61 bands. It went so successful that they're gonna release every quarter of a year a 7-inch. We were on the first one.
The funny thing about Munich is there are really many bands who try to create their own distinctive sound, and they're really good at it because they try to take the influence from this band, but they don't want to copy it.
For me, coming to Munich and people question my decision, this was the best decision I ever made.
Support Painstaker, drink beer, come to our shows, go to other shows.
And listen to different heavy styles of music.
Don't be afraid to go to other shows of bands you've never seen before.
Just go to every show, every show.
And make holidays in Greece.
Yeah.